Our cousins, the Federleys, lived over on the Hoods Canal, and it's called the Cove, and we visited all the time. And so we came down with our dad and our mom and our grandma, and that's 3 girls. So.
I can remember when I was little, my father used to take us out on Sunday drives, and he would choose places that we had never seen before or never ever visited, like Mount Rainier or Snoqualmie Pass. And one Sunday he decided to take us here to show us where the bridge went down. And that's the story I remember as a child, because my father would take us out on a Sunday drive, and he'd keep it a secret until we got here and then surprise us with this visit. It's a long way away, and it was on a highway it wasn't a freeway. It was 99 when we came out here, in a car that was probably in its late 40s. But he would take us out. We would go to different points of interest in Seattle or around the area, Tacoma, and he would just show us all the wonders of the world here in Washington. And it always was followed up by an ice cream cone on the way home. Whenever we came back, it was always exciting because we can remember the story that our father told us. And it was always a build-up. Now, just a few more miles down the road, and we'll be there. And so by the time we got anywhere, whether it was to Mount Rainier or here or Hoods Canal or anything, he was able to expound upon it and make it a bigger-than-life experience. He worked for the railroad for 40 years, and he was used to traveling the rails. And whenever we went camping, he'd make sure we were by a train track. And it was his way of expressing life and how big the world is. And it all came from his background working for the Milwaukee Road Railroad. He worked in the dispatch office. But we always, whenever we camped at a campground by a railroad track so that we could hear the trains.